Coverage you can count on continues with all you need to know.
We're on winter storm alert this morning.
Storm Team 10's Eric Stidman is in the Weather Center with what you need to know.
All right, well, here is the setup. Today we'll have a cloudy day, but by tonight we start to see some rain move into the area through the overnight, transitioning to snow, and by tomorrow afternoon, mainly snow across the viewing area. So what I have for you right here is our futurecast snowfall potential through Sunday. Now, I believe that most areas will see between 1 to 3 inches, but in areas to the north where it stays a snow event and rain does not mix in, the potential does exist that you see anywhere between 4 to 6. Now, this is futurecast snowfall tonight through Sunday, and you see here that Vincennes has 2.4, Lagodi 3.1. I think those numbers are coming in a little high this morning because you are likely to see a lot more rain than you do snow. So I think up to an inch, inch and a half possible in Vincennes for Lagodi. Doesn't matter where you live, plan for some tricky travel not only tomorrow morning, but also as we get into the second part of our weekend. Now, I'll be back with a look at your forecast for today and your 7-day forecast here in just a few minutes.
And 2 people are in custody and a child is safe. That's after an incident at a house at 24th and Beach in Terre Haute. It all started when officers were called to the house to help with DCS. Police say they witnessed an armed man with a handgun turning off the lights in that home. Officers pulled back from that house and Terre Haute Police Department Special Response Team was called to the scene. At around 10 last night, our crews witnessed one of the men being arrested, and then just before 11, another man and a child came out of the home. The adult placed into custody. Both of the men had outstanding warrants. No injuries were reported.
3 burglaries happened in Park County over the past week. Now the sheriff's office is working to find out if they're all related. The first one happened a week ago today. That's when a home on Cold Bluff Road was broken into. An off-road vehicle and other items were reportedly stolen. Then on Monday, an off-road vehicle was stolen from Major's Farm in rural Rockville. And on Tuesday, a GMC Sierra 4x4 truck was stolen from Ski's Truck and RV Sales in Rockville. Happening now, police are negotiating with the suspect in a shooting at a church parking lot. It happened last night in Cypress, Texas. Police say a gunman killed his estranged wife and critically wounded her daughter. The gunman has been identified as 62-year-old Arthur Edigan. Deputies received a tip that he checked into a hotel. In the past half hour, we've learned that negotiators have been heard on loudspeakers, urging him to pick up his cell phone or the room phone. And police still have not released the name of the victim in a car and pedestrian crash. It happened around 9:30 Wednesday night in the area of 3rd and Holman Streets in Terre Haute. Police say the driver was traveling on Holman Street. That's when police say the driver hit a person crossing the street. Witnesses say they saw a man lying on the ground while a woman stood over him screaming. The victim was taken to an area hospital where he is being treated for his injuries.
And a new law in Illinois requires firearms dealers to be licensed by state police. The idea is to help stop gun trafficking. The bill also requires gun dealers to store their firearms safely at all times, make copies of concealed carry permits or IDs, and attach them to documents detailing each gun sale.
All right, here's your Storm Team 10 out the door fastcast. 38 today, some patchy fog this morning, cloudy pretty much all day and a calm breeze. Then tonight down to 33, rain likely first. Most of you will see rain through the overnight, then transitioning to snow by tomorrow, and it's going to get windy. 34 tomorrow, a wintry mix, some accumulation likely. If you live north of I-70, up in Vermilion, Park, Edgar County, perhaps the potential of 4 to 6 inches. Central part of the viewing area 1 to 3. If you live down around Vincennes, the Highway 50 corridor, rain and then perhaps an inch of accumulation. We're going to continue to follow winter weather as we get into our weekend. Here's your morning weather buzz, 6:59 Indiana time. This is not a winter weather alert. Winter storm watch, winter weather advisory, winter snow warning.
Is that C?
Oh, that is C. Winter snow warning. We have a winter weather advisory in effect and a winter storm watch in effect. It just depends on which weather service office it's coming from, and I've showed you that map several times this morning. We'll get it online for you too. 90% chance of wintry mix tomorrow, then cold and windy as we get into the second half of the weekend. Day-to-day snow chances coming back next week.
All right, thank you, Eric, and thank you so much for waking up with News 10 this morning.
And straight ahead, CBS This Morning comes at you at the top of the hour. We hope you have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend. Stay warm.
For the most local news, every newscast, every day, you can depend on News 10. Coverage you can count on.